I'm sure some of you guys have seen this done a few times before, which is, I guess it's kind of like a two-pedal antispin versus static hybrid, but it's done in a chase kind of format such that you switch off which hand is doing which each beat, right? There's a variation on this that I've seen Ronan and G do, wherein they do it from an anti-spin kind of place, and it allows them to do something slightly different with it, which is that each hand, when it's in that anti-spin place, will take a full rotation and then another half rotation around the hand circuit flower, right? And that allows them then to be able to switch off sides and try and keep that split time, same direction feel going throughout, right? Now, I've done this. I almost never do it in performance. Part of the reason for that is that it's one of those things that has a kind of elegant simplicity to it, but it's got that kind of elegant simplicity to it that just makes it feel so vanilla to me. Which I'm not knocking this move. I think it looks cool, but it's just not one of those things that I usually visit in my own performances. And then I started toying with the idea of, well, what happens if you take that chase into a vertical place? And it's the same algorithm. You do a turn and a half, and a turn and a half. And this felt a lot more interesting to me. But then I'm all like, man, you gotta be able to do something more with this, right? So then I started toying around with the idea of messing around with the algorithm, and specifically, what happens if I take that top beat behind my head instead? Some of you guys will probably recognize from some of my flow videos this kind of thing I've played with where I take pendulum versus triquetra and switch it into a windmill and then have a static spin behind my head and switch off the front hand doing a 4-pedal anti-spin against it, right? Which I really dig because it also sets you up to go back into that triquetra versus pendulum place. Now, what if we take that same kind of algorithm and monkey with it a little bit such that we wind up having the two hands essentially go through the same position twice. So, for example, if I start here, I'm going to take my right hand behind my head, and then left hand is going to switch off with it, and then right hand goes down below, and then left hand pushes it out, right hand pushes it out, and now it's left hand's turn to go behind my head and try and keep the work stable while the right hand goes around, yeah? And this takes it into kind of a cool body tracer kind of place that I dig, while also offering that initial benefit that I was looking for of making the move a little less vanilla, right? So I don't know if this is any good for performance, but it feels like great brain food to me. So I recommend checking it out if you guys get a chance. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you shortly. Peace.